Welcome back. 2013 Mazda 6. Needs low beam headlights. You have to go in through the wheel well to do these. The high beams you can get from the engine compartment, but the low beams you can't. You got to peel the liner back. You can do this without taking the wheel off. Just turn the wheel in, undo enough of the clips to get at it, and you can actually sneak your hand in there and do the low beam. I'm going to pull the wheel and pull the liner back just to show you, because it's impossible to show you if I don't do that, because there's just not enough room. So let's go do a headlight in this. Well, I already did this side, but it's pretty much the same on both sides. I'm going to do the one on the driver's side now. Broken. We'll just do it the way we normally do it. We'll just pull it out. Okay. Here, it's missing half the push pins already. One up here too. Trying to get enough to get it out of the way so you can see what's going on. Yeah, see, it's all torn up. They ran into something on the front, but I can get in here to show you at least now what it looks like. Let me get you in a better spot. But we've got that peeled back, that inner fender, and this cover right here is one for the low beam. Just turn it. It's like a quarter turn. And then it'll come out of there. It should. It will. It's just sometimes they're a pain. Come on. Trying to get you some light. A little bit, maybe. I don't know. Blinding you. Let's see if I can just get this. There it goes. So that just comes out. Not a big deal. Then there's a little. I'll show you this, but there's a little wire clip. I'm going to try to do this and show you at the same time. There's a little wire clip in there. You just push it and then unhook it like that, and it just folds back. That holds that bulb in. Hopefully you can see that, because I can't see what you're looking at. Let's pull it out. So you just hold on to it and unseat it. When you put the new one in, don't touch the bulb. You shorten the life of the bulb because of the oil in your head. I have the new bulb here. Hopefully I'm in the right place now. There is a tab on this. Hopefully you'll be able to see this. There's a little tab on that thing right there. That lines up in the housing. So I'm going to stick that in without touching the bulb. Put it, make sure you fold that wire back. It's caught it, so I have to push it back out of my way. Caught it again. I'll get it one of these times. Come on. Just being a pain, aren't you? Yeah. You have to get it underneath of that wire holder, which I did not. Now I got it stuck. Roll that back. It's just a little bit of a pain to get in there, just because of the way it is. Okay. Line that tab up. I've got that tab lined up, and there's a notch in the housing. Then I just push that wire back down and reattach it. So now it's holding that socket, holding that bulb in there, not the socket. This is the socket. Then just put your socket, press it back in. That's it. Put your cover back on and you're done. You got to put the wheel liner back in, but that's basically how that works. You see these little notches on there. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know what you can see. Get it lined up, quarter turn. It'll
hold in there, good to go. I'm going to put this liner all back together, but that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you turn that wheel all the way in and you undo these push pins along this edge here, you can peel that back and not have to take the wheel off. But I could never show you that because there's just not enough room. There's barely enough room to get your hand in there, but you can do it.
Well, that's it for this 2013 Mazda. Got it on the battery charge right now because the battery is not charged. It's low. Still cranks, but it's cranking slow. So I don't know if it's any good, but it has to be charged first. So we'll see if that's any good. But pretty simple job. I pulled the wheel to show you, but you can just turn the wheel in, undo some of the push pins, and underneath a couple of the screws that hold the wheel well liner in, and you can actually snake your hand up in there, get the old bulb out, and put the new one in. Not very difficult at all. If you need to change the low beam for your 2013 Mazda, I'm sure it applies to other years as well. I hope this helps you out. If you like the videos, click the like and subscribe below. Thanks for watching.